Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Lucky Dog studio in a hidden location somewhere in the upper Midwest of the United States of America, it's a brother making his own way but with all the wrong opinions. Welcome to the Morning Night Live with your host, the one and only P-Dog Knight.
All right, let's get it started. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Oh, wrong intro. Let's try this one. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Night Live. I'm your host, Marty, also known as P-Dog Knight on the internet. Welcome back to the P-Dog Knight channel, where we're going to talk a little bit about Lawfare today. Yes, a lot of stuff going on with the former president, you know, the guy with the funny hair right there. And so we're going to talk about a few of the cases, or just a little, well, not the cases necessarily, the chatter around the cases, because there's things going on. In particular, this announcement by Attorney General New York, what's her, Letitia? I get Letitia and Fannie mixed up. Letitia James, who's saying she's prepared to seize Donald Trump's assets if he does not pay the fine. Now, there's a long process to go through before she should even be thinking about that. But again, we're going to talk about the strategy to destroy the man who dared to crash their little Uniparty. And so you got the Democrats and the leftist media and the Uniparty Republicans and everyone, all the never Trumpers and everybody just cheering this on like this is just something that they should have been doing back for hundreds of years, right? They should have been doing this. They should have went after Trump before he even thought about running for president, because he's just the mole or the malignant tumor on their side of beef that they're trying to, their wagyu that they're trying to slice into, and they just can't have it. So they're using this Lawfare strategy to destroy the man, and make him be the worst thing since Al Capone or some shit like that. So anyway, lots of stuff going on with that. Plus, there's certainly some trending topics which we will get into. But of course, before we do that, I must say good morning to the guys and girls in the chat. So, and if you don't approve being called guy or girl, well, I don't do the they them thing. So you can be one or the other. And I'm not what do you call it? Infantilist, something making you sound like a child. You're not my children, but sometimes I'm old enough to be some of your dads. So, it just live with it. And yes, I am old. Someone mentioned to me today or yesterday in one of my comments on YouTube said, wow, you've been married 31 years. You're old. Yes, I am old. And in fact, our 31st anniversary is tomorrow. So act accordingly and fill the coffers so I can take a lady boomer out to a nice dinner. No, actually, we're going to go to, now this sounds weird. For our 31st anniversary, excuse me, we're going to drive to Fargo, North Dakota. spend a day. Actually, we're going to do a little daycationing in Western Minnesota, but we're going to end up in Fargo because we're going to go watch a basketball game between the North Dakota State University and the University of St. Thomas, the school that my son went to. So we just decided that this morning, since we both took time off for vacation that we're not able to take because she has to work Friday and they messed up her vacation schedule. So we moved our normal vacation to Florida to April when my birthday is, and decided to do it we decided to go to North Dakota for our anniversary. I guess, look, when you think about, what is it? The 25th anniversary is a silver anniversary, and the 50th anniversary is golden anniversary, and the 75th anniversary is a diamond anniversary, right? Well, the 31st anniversary, 31, is the grain silo anniversary. So we're going to go to Fargo and look at some grain silos. So that's what we're going to do. It'll be great, and we're looking forward to it. Actually, we're friends with the coach who coached our son at the University of St. Thomas, and we're going to go support the Tommies up in Fargo, North Dakota. And we're going to have like a nice lunch along the way, probably in Alexandria, Minnesota. And then we'll probably find a decent restaurant in Fargo and have a nice dinner before the game. And we're taking our dog with us. We're getting a hotel room just so we can take the dog. And during the game, he'll be in the hotel room. And then we're going to come back because we both got shit to do on Friday. But so that's our plan pre-weekend. And then this weekend, who knows what we're going to do. We'll find something fun to do. Anyway, let's say hi to everybody because I'm, wasted all this time and I have a short show already. So first in chat over. Oh, wait a minute. I got to fix this. What the hell would happen here? Let's fix that. There we go. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys, a little technical difficulty here. I'll take care of that. First in chat over on Rumble, Mr. Avocados Diablo gets the bell for being here first. Yes! Thank you for joining us and being on time. As always, you are. And also, good morning, Phantom Dog Fart, the greatest name on the internet. Thank you for joining us. And if you're watching on Rumble and you haven't said anything, or if you got a Rumble window open, there's at least 7 of you. So just say something in the chat. Come on. You don't even have to. If you have, I know a lot of you open 2 windows, one Rumble, one on YouTube. But it helps to put a chat on Rumble too. So do that thing now. Okay, on YouTube, first the chat. Well, of course, it's also Avocados Diablo gets the bell. Now, unfortunately, I'm having another technical difficulty here. My chat jumped when I put here, I'm going to unpin this real quick. See if I can fix it. I don't think I can. Well, I can't. So DMV something was the second person in the chat, and that's a new name too. Now, it may be someone using an alternative name or whatever, but if you came here into my chat this early, you did pretty good. And so thank you for jumping into the chat. If you can chat something else so I can get the name right, that would be fantastic. But if you've already left, well, then I guess I can't do that. But also, so let's say other people here, it's not going to be in any kind of order. So hopefully I catch everybody. Good morning also to TC. Welcome back. Good morning, Anon123. My favorite Canadian Jaeger pony. Good morning also to Amazing Disgrace, Attack Alpaca, GDSOB. Good morning. Also Mike Savage, Blarg, Judafine. What's up? I see TC over on Rumble. Thank you for putting a thing over in the chat over there too. Aaron Meredith's in the house. Rod Line is here. Good morning. Special K on Acid and Tire Alexander, the gentleman Lich is here. Good morning. And Patio Furniture, what's up? Lord Stanhope. I said Amazing Disgrace once. I said it again. And I think, did I catch everybody? I'm pretty close. Looks like it. Simon Wolfwood's in the house. Nice to see you, sir. And Somnambule Nation, of course. Welcome. Rod Line, I said. Slim Tito 02. And Bishop's in the house. What's up, Bishop? Nice to see you. And I think that's everybody. That's everybody so far. Oh, and Green Badger Outdoors. Okay, real quick. Oh, and thank you. First, on the first sponsor, they Tire. Sagio Fire and Fury, a.k.a. Tire Alexander. You are the new Streamlabs Superstar sponsor of the day. Congratulations. Tire says, and look, one thing about doing Super Chats on Streamlabs, rather than YouTube or Rumble, is that you get to write a lot more. And so for the nice small bullet chat, which is a $2.23, that's what I call it. That's when I say small bullet, $2.23. That's what I'm saying. And when I say big bullet, it's a $5.56 because those are I have some presets. If you go into Streamlabs of donations, if you just want to make it easier and hit the preset one, or you can type in your own if you want to see one of the other little notifications. So, but when I say a small bullet, I mean a $2.23. Who says, and you can write a whole bunch when you do that, it says, do they not understand the Streisand effect? You aren't destroying Trump. You are making him stronger. You want to defeat him, if you want to defeat him, ignore him. But you petty fucks can't grasp that fact. FTG, which stands for fuck that guy, or fuck that gal, or fuck that group. FTG, which is normally on Thursdays, but we'll take it today. And also it says, oh, P-Dog. First job was a scribe for Pharaoh's. P-Dog's first job was a scribe for Pharaoh Ramses the First. Yes. How did you know that? How did you know that was my first job? That was my first, it was my first paying job. I was going to say something really disgusting. I'm not going to do that. Never mind. I was going to talk about another kind of job. Anyway, the Streisand effect and Trump's curse are a hell of a thing. Yeah. Well, I think, what's her name down in Georgia? Fannie Willis. I think she's feeling a little bit of the Trump curse. Let my boomers go. Yes. Let my boomers go. No, I'm not a eunuch. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right. I'm going to put what the hell to do there? Let me fix this there. We'll put this back up in the pinned comment if you want to sponsor the show through super chats. It is, because I got to take, Lady Boomers she's not high maintenance, but we like to have a nice dinner once in a while. Okay, let's get into some of the trending topics of the day, and then we'll get into the main topic. Thank you, by the way, Somnambule Nation, for tweeting out the show. I appreciate it. And also looks like Tyler F and another guy V, TC, either tweeted or retweeted the show. Looks like, thank you, TC, for dropping both links too. I really appreciate that because, every little bit helps. It helps. I'm retweeting you guys right now as we talk. And yes, there we go. There's the Rumble link. Very good. Yeah. Why didn't that repost? There we go. Yeah, thanks. Yes, share the stream. That helps. It helps every little bit. Every once in a while, we get a couple new people coming in here going, oh, yeah, I saw someone did this and that, whatever. So there you go. All right, trending topics in the world right now. Mayor Adams from New York City. Get a rope. I shouldn't say that with Mayor Adams, though, because you can't really say that when a black man is the mayor of New York City. But that's from the old Pace Picante commercial. This salsa is made in New York City. New York City, get a rope. Mayor Adams of New York is trending right now. And it's because, okay, so the city council of New York is upset with, lots of people are upset with Mayor Adams, but the city council in particular, breaking, New York City Council calls for an investigation of Mayor Adams' plan to give illegals $10,000 debit cards because they have a plan. The $53 million contract would give Mobility Capital Finance, who the New York mayor touts as minority owned, lots of fees for services, including a $125,000 one-time setup fee, $250,000 in annual management fees, $1.5 million for the first $50 million handed out, and $2.5 million for the next $100 million. They're just going to hand out freaking debit cards to people, and no ID check required, no fraud control, no restrictions. Councilmember Gail Brewer wants to investigate the mayor's connection to the firm and why the city issued a $53 million no-bid contract without seeing if it could get a better deal. According to the contract, the most a card can have is $10,000, but cards will be refilled every 4 weeks. They're talking about giving these people $10,000 a month. What's up, Ranty Monkey's in the house? Nice to see you, my friend. You get a bell just for being here, brother. Nice to see you. Holy shit. And then the mayor insisted that part of the allure of the company was that it was a minority-owned firm. Well, yippee skippy, you're still going to get $53 million out to a bunch of illegal aliens, $10,000 a piece a month. Now, let's see, WMB, as you know, women and minority-owned businesses have historically been locked out. So I know I'm disrupting what people traditionally would like to. Let's listen to the report here from CBS. Let's see. I don't know it's Channel 2 in New York. Let's check
First
this.
$50 million handed out.
Oh, hang on.
2.5 million.
There are questions tonight about a controversial program launched by the Adams administration to give migrant families prepaid debit cards to buy food and other things they need.
$10,000. Hello, Bookworm Addict.
Kramer is here to sort it all out, Marsha.
Well, Dick and Dana, Mayor Adams says giving asylum seekers debit cards to buy their own food will save the city millions.
Holy shit. Does she sound like, who's does she sound like? There's an actress that has this voice. Has a really raspy voice and really kind of low for a woman. Lauren Hutton, maybe? She has kind of a Lauren Hutton voice.
But the head of the city council's Oversight and Investigations Committee wants to know why the city issued
Is this woman trans?
a $53 million no-bid contract without seeing if it could get a better deal.
I think you should bid it out to see who.
Now, look, notice though, here's what's funny about this. What is the city council's complaint here? Is it whether or not we should be doing this? Or this city council member, they're worried about the fact that it's a no-bid contract. Now, I've got to tell you, I'm pretty sure most New Yorkers are thinking, okay, I gotta choose my word carefully here. Maybe I'll quote somebody. Yeah, okay, here we go. I'm pretty sure that New Yorkers, not the city council people, but the actual New Yorkers, I'm pretty sure what they're thinking right now, and I'll use the immortal words of the famous actor Jimmy Stewart. Okay, Jimmy Stewart, Mr. Wholesome, and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Jimmy Stewart. In the immortal words of Jimmy Stewart, New Yorkers are thinking, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure that's what they're thinking. And she's worried about the fact that this was a no-bid contract. I'm thinking about that fact that doesn't New York have anybody else that needs money? And that they're just giving away to people who, by virtue of the fact that they crossed the border illegally and someone got their ass busted to New York, that they're just going to give them $10,000 a month. That would be my problem. Her problem is, well, it was a no-bid contract and maybe, Mayor Adams is grifting off the proceeds or something. I'm sure that this is insane. This is fucking insane.
Who would do the best job at the best cost for taxpayers?
At the best job, the best cost for taxpayers. It's $53 million. It's the cost of taxpayers. That's the cost of taxpayers. I'm sure most New Yorkers and most Americans in particular, in general, are thinking. That's what they're thinking, right?
She wants to investigate a pilot program launched by Mayor Adams to give asylum seekers prepaid debit cards that will allow them to.
And by the way, this is more. They're getting more than like people who are on WIC. Women and children, whatever, assistance, money, food stamps and shit. They're getting more than just Americans. And they're already getting free housing, and they're already getting free, PlayStations and shit. I mean, and I know PlayStation sounds funny, but yeah, they have like gaming at these places where they're staying. This is insane.
Buy food, baby products, and other necessities at supermarkets, bodegas, groceries, and convenience stores.
Good
the
God.
$53 million contract reviewed by CBS 2 gives the firm Mobility Capital Finance lots of fees for services.
Lots of fees,
including
okay,
$125,000 one-time setup fee, $250,000 in annual management fees, and fees based on how much money is distributed to migrants.
Holy shit.
$1.5 million for the first $50 million handed out, $2.5 million for the next
Wait a
$100
minute.
million.
I thought it was only supposed to be $53 million program. So wait a minute. It's a $52 million program. But the contract in this already says that they're going to get $1.5 billion for the first $50 million handed out, and then $2.5 million for the next $100 million handed out. So that's $150 million. Do they not know how to add? It's for a $52 million program. They got provisions to pay this company for up to $150 million, handed out. This is crazy.
Million. The pilot program will involve 500 families.
Whoa. 500 families. Where's my calculator? Hang on a second. 500 families. Let's say I wonder how long they're allowing them to do this. For 6 months? Where's my calculator? There it is. Clear. 500 families. 500 times 10,000 times. All right, so that's 5 million right there. That's for 1 month. So basically, the $52 million lasts about, 11 months? I'm just doing that off the top of my head. And that's just for 500 families. Now, I know that they had a bus. One time he was complaining because a bus of 3,600 people, filled with 3,600 people, came into New York. And they're complaining because they say there's 100,000 of these people in New York City. And this pilot program is just for 500 families? Unreal. Well, no, because remember, 2 million is just going to fees to the company that's doing it.
Only staying in short-term hotels like the Row and the Watson. According to the contract, the most a card can have is $10,000, but most cards will be refilled every 4 weeks. A family of 4 can get about $1,000, $35 a day, and they can buy whatever food they want to eat.
I don't know exactly.
Okay, so
how it's going to.
Okay. There will be look, I guarantee you, I guarantee you, none of the families will get more than 1 card by accident.
Work. In other words, I do say from the release that it would be for diapers and baby products and food. But you have to be careful that that's what it's actually going to be for.
How will they administer that? Because look, somehow, remember, like, if you heard about the Venezuelan street bike gangs that are going around and stealing shit everywhere, that are part of these immigrant groups. Now, how do you think these Venezuelan street bike gangs, and I'm like talking, motorcycles, right? Not bicycles. They didn't go steal some kid's bicycle. They're riding around on motorcycles and 4-wheelers and doing quick grabs in New York, and then riding away on their motorcycles. How do you think that those people who are refugees, migrants, how do you think they got their motorcycles? Good morning to, let's see, a couple people showed up here. Don Julio, Gulf City Biker and Trash Man. Now What Studios, my friend Wu from high school. Hotels in New York were empty, and now they are full of terrorists at the full rate, so the hotel is making a ton of money to demolish it when then insurance pays for the new hotel. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You are so correct there. That's this is amazing. All paid for by the federal government and the taxpayers of New York City. This is insane. You can watch the rest of this report by yourself. But anyway, that's why Mayor Adams is trending. Lots of people are upset with Mayor Adams. Now here, my followers are already digging into CEO of Mobility Capital Finance on X, and it's not looking good. Great job. Who's Bohart? Someone here. What's this? Let's see. Is this okay? Here's one. This is a must-watch special message at the end. Would love to hear your thoughts. Breaking news: Mayor Adams plans to give illegals $10,000. Is this the same report? Let's try this report here.
Well, prepare yourself, because I'm getting ready to wake you the hell up with what's happening in New York, and I'm pretty sure this is going to just trickle down to the.
Now, this guy makes sure that he wants to make sure you know that this is not He is not owned by BlackRock. So you're going to get a little different take on this because remember, CBS, probably that CBS station is probably well invested in by BlackRock.
And so what is happening if you didn't have enough fun, or you didn't question enough, or maybe you just didn't do your part?
Okay, I'm not.
No.
This is 21 minutes long. I can't play this. Let's see what the message is at the end that she's talking about here. Let's see if I can figure this out. It's going to take a second. What's the message at the end? Hello? Play. Okay, this is X not cooperating, so I'm not going to do it. Anyway, lots of people talking about Mayor Adams. Here it is, Vernon Jones. This is sickening. New York Mayor Adams decided to give illegal immigrants $10,000 per illegal without a source of identification required. No fraud detection and controls in place. I say that's a damn shame. Now, it's not. Okay, now, let me correct this because this is not necessarily what it is. It's not necessarily $10,000 per illegal, although the cards will hold up to $10,000. The way that the news report was saying, it wasn't necessarily, they're not necessarily getting $10,000, although that is the max that the card will hold, which is interesting. Also, thank you, Ty Alexander, dropping another small bullet in the tip jar, who says, thank you, Tyre Alexander, who says, by the way, there we go. Trump fined $355 million. This is being rolled out. Sounds like Trump is going to pay for the migrant crisis minus a generous administration fee. FTGO, bring back the preamble. Start the morning night live with the preamble. Wait, bring back the preamble. Oh, you mean the intro song? I'm doing it backwards now because I guess someone was saying that my whole intro to the show was too long, so I'm not sure. But I'm going to test it this way for a while and see how it goes. Thank you very much, Ty Alexander. Greatly appreciated. You are a great American. All right. New Yorkers are going to love this. Adams' plan will give migrants up to $10,000 each in taxpayer money with no ID check, no restrictions, no fraud control. So everyone's ripping on Mayor Adams for this. Let me move on because I could talk about Mayor Adams all day, and I want to get to at least my topic a little bit today. South Carolina is also trending. The South Carolina primaries coming up, I guess. I thought it was yesterday. Maybe it's next week. But lots of people campaigning in South Carolina. Now, let's see. And right now, Trump has a tremendous lead. Like he's got 69 or 70% of the vote there to Nikki's close to 30. Lots of people, let's see. Vivek says Nikki didn't even try to collect any delegates in Nevada, and now she'll get 0 from South Carolina, yet her anti-Trump mega donor dollar is still flowing. The game is hiding in plain sight. They're hoping for Biden's lawfare to eliminate Trump, then backdoor Nikki. Stop it! Stop! Please stop! Please stop! No, that's just wrong. Well, she did say something about how she took on 12 minute ones or something. I don't know what the hell that meant. That was something else. Anyway, yeah, there it is. Trump leading 63-36 right now in South Carolina. And look, pretty much every South Carolina politician, that also Nikki Haley's trending and never Nikki's trailing. Pretty much every major South Carolina politician has endorsed Trump, including both senators, and like most of the sheriffs around the state have endorsed Trump over Nikki Haley. Ben Carson is in South Carolina campaigning for Nikki Haley. In fact, let's see what Ben Carson says. Try not to fall asleep during this. Just try to stay awake. It's Ben Carson. He's not exciting, but he's a damn good man. So just make sure you try to stay awake for this. Do your best, and we'll listen to Ben Carson.
Hey, just arriving in South Carolina to do some campaigning for President Trump. In fact, we saw his motorcade on the way. and hope to get everybody enthusiastic about saving America and making it great again. Hey,
oh, wait. Oh, thank you, Ben Carson. No, Ben Carson's a great man, actually. Not just a good man. He's a great man. But he's just not all that exciting. But I love Dr. Ben Carson. Let's see. And Laura Ingram's talking about it. Let's see. Breaking. In South Carolina, Trump says, my revenge will be success. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Wait, what? What's this saying here?
I don't care about the revenge thing. I know they usually use the word revenge. Will there be revenge? My revenge will be success.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, because a lot of the news
I don't
media,
care about the revenge.
A lot of news media is saying he's in it for revenge and he wants to do this and do that. He just wants to make this country successful. And look, again, you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of Donald Trump. I think he's a jackass, but he's the jackass that we need. Okay? I really believe that. I just like the non-politician part, and despite his braggadocio personality and whatnot, the things that actually happened as he was president were good policy. The policy worked despite his personality. You don't have to like his personality to think he did pretty good as president. And definitely we need to get rid of the current sundowner in chief for sure. And there you go. I killed that word. Yeah, I probably did. What is braggadocio? I don't know what the hell I was saying. Whatever I said, you know what I meant. You know what I meant. Oh, yes, I did. I know I screwed that up. I'm Bidening right now. You know what happened. Anyway, so those Nikki Haley, the South Carolina primaries coming, and it's heating up over there in South Carolina. And here's another Never Nikki. Here it is. Here's why she's got a 26-minute video of why she's running. But some people are saying that she's very Hillary Clinton-esque. Nikki Haley's a Clinton-esque moderate Democrat who would have us fully engaged in wars in Ukraine and the Middle East within 90 days of taking office. Yes, probably. Here, let's see. It's obvious Nikki Haley's entire campaign is just an extended audition for a job in Biden's cabinet. Holy shit, that's rough. All right, so anyway, that's why they're trending, and Never Nikki's trending, and so on and so forth. Now, also Trump's VP, this phrase Trump VP is trending because people are saying that there is a kind of a short list of who his possible running mates might be, and apparently Laura Ingram has the scoop. She interviewed Donald Trump recently, and let's see what he says here, and then I'll give you the list if it doesn't show up in this little piece. Whoa, what the hell is that? That's some 80s keyboard music. Anyway.
View that.
The audience has been asked who they think would be a good choice, and various names came.
Oh, it's interesting because there was a poll on this of who possible Trump voters would think would be the best candidates for vice president. I can't remember who came on top of it. Was it Vivek that came on top of that? I don't know. I have to go look that one up. Anyway, let's see what Laura Ingram says.
One of them was, of course, Vivek Ramaswamy. Yeah. He's made a big splash. Ron DeSantis, who's making an appearance today in South Carolina, we just found out. Obviously, Tim Scott.
Oh, Ron Sanctimonious. I like Ron DeSantis, and I probably, when I hadn't really made any decisions who was my favorite candidate, because all I know is that I'm done with Joe Biden. But Ron was probably, even for me, as far as candidates I'd like to see as president between him and Trump, I would have taken either one of them. I just hadn't made any decisions. I just let the process play out, and now we have Trump, and so yeah, I'm gonna support the guy, even in spite of the 91 felony counts against him.
Byron Donalds, and a big presence here for Tulsi Gabbard. Very interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. Wow.
And Kristi Noem as well, I should say. Right. Are they all on your short list? And when can you
view that?
Okay, so she named some names. Yeah, they are. But anyway, the list that she named was Ron DeSantis, Tim Scott, Vivek Ramaswamy, Byron Donalds is my favorite congressman right now, Kristi Noem, the governor of North Dakota, and Tulsi Gabbard. So let's do this. Let's do our own little poll here. I wonder how many. Oh, I can only do 4 answers, though, I think. Tell you what, just in the chat, of those names, pick one. Vermin Supreme. Yes, Jaeger. Vermin Supreme would be perfect. If you don't know who Vermin Supreme is, he runs for president. I think he only goes in the New Hampshire ballot, but he's the dude who puts the big giant boot on his head. That's that dude. So out of those names, DeSantis, Tim Scott, Vivek Ramaswamy, Byron Donalds, Kristi Noem, or Tulsi Gabbard. Put a name who you'd like to see most be his running mate. Hotep Jesus, though, believes only a matter of time until they say Vivek is Trump's VP. The longer he waits, the more potent the announcement will be. That's Hotep Jesus' opinion. Look, here's what I think about Vivek. Okay, everyone is concerned about Vivek, if he's real or not, right? But do you think there is anybody who would do better in a debate against Vice President Harris or any Democrat candidate debate, any candidate, than Ramaswamy? He is, as far as someone who could support the ticket vociferously. Did you like that, AD? Did you see me use that word? Vociferously. Ramaswamy is amazing. I also think Byron Donalds also has that gift of not letting the press dominate the direction of a conversation. And but Ramaswamy is especially good at that. So good morning, Anon123. I see you there. I didn't say hi earlier. And thanks, Mike Savage and TC, for joining us on Rumble also. Appreciate it. Gunfox is in the house, too. Tucker could do as well as Vivek. Yes. I don't think Tucker's a good choice, though. I think Tucker needs to do what Tucker's doing. And I think the freshness factor on Tucker would not be as good, especially since he's over there doing. Look, that would exacerbate the